Have you ever felt like the world was against you? Like every day was a battle just to get by? Today, we're diving into a story that takes that feeling to the extreme. A story about a girl who faced impossible odds and showed the world what true strength really is. We're talking about Suzanne Collins's masterpiece, The Hunger Games, and its unforgettable hero, Katniss Everdeen. Picture this. You're 16 years old, living in a place called District 12. It's a coal mining district, one of the poorest in the nation of Panem. Life is bleak. Food is scarce, warmth is a luxury, and danger feels like it's always just around the corner. This is Katniss Everdeen's reality. Every single day is a fight for survival. But in the midst of this harsh world, she has a powerful anchor, her family, especially her younger sister, Prim. For Katniss, protecting Prim isn't just a duty, it's her entire world. Her love for her sister is the fire that keeps her going, the one pure thing in a life defined by hardship. To feed her family, Katniss has become a master hunter. She illegally ventures beyond the district's fences into the woods, a forbidden territory, with her bow and arrow. This isn't a hobby, it's a necessity. It's the skills she hones, their tracking, shooting, understanding the wilderness are the only things that stand between her family and starvation. Her best friend Gale is often by her side, sharing the risks and the rewards. In these woods, away from the prying eyes of the capital's peacekeepers, Katniss can be herself. She's strong, capable, and resourceful. But this small measure of freedom is constantly overshadowed by the oppressive regime they live under. The capital, the lavish and cruel seat of power in Panem, rules the 12 districts with an iron fist. And to remind everyone of its absolute authority, to punish them for a long-ago rebellion, it hosts an annual event, the Hunger Games. It's a televised spectacle of the most brutal kind. One boy and one girl, between the ages of 12 and 18, are chosen from each district in a lottery called the Reaping. These 24 tributes are then thrown into a vast outdoor arena and forced to fight to the death until only one victor remains. It's a sick, twisted form of entertainment for the capital citizens and a yearly dose of terror for everyone in the districts. And then comes the day of the Reaping in District 12. The air is thick with dread. Every family holds its breath. As the female tribute's name is drawn, the entire district falls silent. The name called out is Primrose Everdeen, Katniss's sweet, gentle, 12-year-old sister. The one person Katniss has sworn to protect from all the ugliness in their world. Seeing Prim's small figure walking towards the stage, Katniss's world shatters. In that single, heart-stopping moment, instinct takes over. Without a second thought, without a flicker of hesitation, she screams out the words that will change her life forever. I volunteer. I volunteer as tribute. In that act, Katniss sacrifices herself for her sister. She willingly steps into a death sentence to save Prim. It's a testament to the depth of her love, a raw, protective instinct that defies the capital's cruelty. Suddenly, she's no longer just a girl from the seam. She's a symbol of defiance, a spark of rebellion in a world smothered by fear. She is whisked away from her home, from her family, and thrust into the bizarre and terrifying world of the capital. Everything is a shock to the system. The incredible luxury, the decadent food, the people with their garish fashions and surgically altered faces who will soon be betting on her death. Alongside her is the male tribute from District 12, Peeta Mellark, the baker's son. Katniss knows him, but not well. He's a reminder of a past kindness, a time when he gave her bread when her family was starving. Now, they are allies by circumstance, but also competitors in a game where only one can live. They are paraded around, styled, and interviewed, all part of the capital's pregame show. Peeta proves to be surprisingly savvy, using his charm to win over the audience. During his interview, he drops a bombshell. He reveals he has a crush on Katniss. Is it a strategy to gain sponsors, or is it real? Katniss is left reeling, unsure of what to believe. She's a hunter, not an actress, and this world of manipulation and public perception is as foreign to her as the arena itself. Then, the moment arrives. The tributes are lifted into the arena, a vast engineered wilderness designed for maximum bloodshed. The countdown begins, and the Hunger Games officially start. Katniss's training in the woods immediately kicks in. While others rush towards the cornucopia central hub filled with weapons and supplies, In a sight of an initial bloodbath, Katniss follows her mentor Haymitch's advice and flees. Survival is her priority. The skills she used to feed her family now become her greatest weapons. She can find water, identify edible plants, and move through the trees like a shadow. Her bow and arrow are not just tools, they are an extension of herself. The arena is a place of constant danger, not just from the other tributes, but from the game makers themselves, who can manipulate the environment at will. Creating firestorms, unleashing deadly creatures, and pushing the tributes together to ensure there's always action for the viewers at home. Katniss faces incredible challenges. She's hunted by a pack of career tributes strong, well-trained competitors from the wealthier districts who see the games as a path to glory. She suffers injuries, dehydration, and the constant psychological torment of knowing she must kill or be killed. But even in this brutal environment, Katniss's humanity shines through. She forms an unlikely alliance with a small, clever tribute from District 11 named Rue. Rue reminds Katniss of her sister, Prim, and a protective instinct kicks in. They work together, communicating with a simple bird call. When Rue is tragically killed, Katniss doesn't just move on, she mourns. In a powerful act of defiance against the Capitol, she surrounds Rue's body with flowers, showing the world that this girl was not just a piece in their game, but a human being. It's a moment that sends ripples of unrest through the districts. Later, the game makers announce a shocking rule change. 2 tributes from the same district can win as a pair. This means Katniss and Peeta can both survive. She finds him badly wounded and camouflaged by a riverbank. She nurses him back to health, and their star-crossed lovers narrative, which Peeta started, becomes her primary strategy for survival. She plays the part, knowing that a good love story will win them sponsors who can send life-saving gifts like medicine and food. But as they share stories, face danger together, and protect each other in a small cave, the line between strategy and real feelings begins to blur for Katniss. She finds a real connection with Peeta, a shared understanding of their horrific situation. Through it all, Katniss realizes something profound. Surviving isn't just about being the strongest or the most ruthless. It's about being smart, making calculated choices, and knowing who to trust. It's about staying true to yourself in a world that wants to turn you into a monster. Her compassion isn't a weakness. It's a form of rebellion. Her acts of kindness, like mourning for Rue or caring for Peeta, are more powerful than any weapon, because they challenge the very purpose of the games. Finally, only Katniss and Peeta remain. But the Capitol revokes the rule change, announcing there can only be one winner after all. They want a dramatic finale, forcing one to kill the other. But Katniss has one last move. She refuses to play their game. She pulls out a handful of poisonous berries, known as Nightlock, and gives some to Peeta. They will either win together or die together. It's a final, desperate act of defiance. She is calling their bluff. Faced with the prospect of having no victor at all, the game makers panic and declare them both winners of the 74th Hunger Games. Katniss returns home, but she is not the same girl who left. She is a victor, a survivor. She has witnessed the darkest parts of human nature, but she has also discovered the incredible power of love, sacrifice, and empathy. The story's moral is a powerful one. Even when you are faced with the most horrific circumstances, your choices matter. Protecting the ones you love, showing kindness to others, and holding on to your core identity, that is the source of true strength. It's not about how well you can fight, but what you are fighting for. Katniss Everdeen taught us that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the decision to act in spite of it. And that even in a world designed to break you, staying true to your heart is the ultimate victory. Thank you so much for watching and exploring this incredible story with me. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.